Hello there and welcome to a new unboxing and review vlog by MultiJames95. So we are here with a new package, and before we open this and review what's inside, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell to get more updates on content like this, and please don't forget to give this video a like and a comment. So let's open this one, which came from Abigail Lacson, and it's from Parañaque City. And this has been shipped to Capiz, so let's see what's inside. So it's bubble wrapped, and let's see what's the product. And that's what we have inside. This is a 1/400 scale model of El Al Israel Airlines, and it's of course made by GeminiJets. So you see they have the plane here and the El Al logo, GeminiJets, and their slogan. So there's a warning and drawings of the plane on these sides, and another content label, as real as it gets. So we have here details of the Boeing 787, which is of course written properly, and of course it helps us know more about the aircraft. And we have our airplane inside. At the back, they have here also another drawing and some more things and information on this label, and it has a Boeing licensed product, which is very good, and it comes from GeminiJets, Las Vegas, Nevada. How good. So let's open the box. And here we have our aircraft, El Al, one of the nicest airlines out there. Oops, it's actually a used product already, and I just put the wings back here, over here, and it still all has the details. So let's take a closer look at this. Now let's take a closer look at our 1/400 scale model of El Al Israel Airlines. So I will zoom that in for you. That is, there we go. That is our port side area. If you see there, the El Al logo is written in both English and Hebrew. There is the Israel Airlines, the Israeli flag, and El Al website. So moving on, our engines actually here don't spin. If you see, I'll just show it to you. Whoops. See? It doesn't spin, except in 1/200 scale models. And that is, of course, you see that they have here in their wings a no step sign. You cannot read it clearly because it's very small, except if you have a 1/200 scale model. And that is, of course, our starboard part in the front. And now we are in the rear portion. That's our registration, 4XDRM. And that's our Boeing 787 Dreamliner logo. And we have the Star of David and the Israeli flag on the vertical stabilizer. And moving on to our starboard side, This is the same details. And the wing actually on the starboard side also has the registration. Most aircraft do this. And it's still the same also on the other side. And there we are. That's our plane. And there's our wipers on the cockpit windshields. Very nice. And to take a look at their landing gears, they do move. That's our GeminiJets model there, and there's the hole for the stand. And the front landing gear doesn't move. How pity of that. But actually, this is indeed a great thing. And looking at front of our aircraft, it's all like the real thing. And that's what we have about our LL 787. A great addition to the collection. There's something really that I like about this airline that I haven't tried once in my life. I may have not tried LL once in my life, but two of my mom's sisters, Ellie and Esther, did actually try this airline when they flew to Israel for the first time and visited the country, which they're very fascinated about. And of course, make no mistake guys, according to them and according to my research, LL is actually one of the safest airlines, and it is indeed the safest and most secured airline in the world in terms of security on aircraft and in the airport. Its main hub, Ben Gurion International Airport, is not just any civilian or public airport. It is also a military airfield. Let me warn you before you try LL, or if you have been there, or for those of you who are planning to go to Israel, let me warn you about Ben Gurion. You better not mess with those guys out there, because you know what? The police and military personnel patrolling the airport are actually the airport security. There is no separate agency like TSA or anything. It's mostly the police and the military that is guarding the airport. Many of them are both in plain clothes or civilian clothing and uniform. Plain clothes, some of them are disguised as janitors, check-in agents, pilots, flight attendants, duty-free personnel. That's why you don't mess around with Ben Gurion or any person out there. And one thing is for sure that I also like about LL. It is also proficient in French. Although Israel's official languages are Hebrew, English, Arabic, and Russian, Israel is also fluent in French, and it is also deemed as a semi-official language there too. And many schools in Israel, colleges and universities, and lower schools also teach French, which is very nice. And of course, I also have another French-speaking airline that I did a review of previously. You can find the link below in the description. So we have our two French-speaking airlines out here, Air France and LL. I did actually a review vlog on this one. And of course, I stated there before, and I'll state it again now, that Air France has actually retired the A380 in its fleet because of the COVID-19 pandemic, while LL still has its 787s, although they have already retired the jumbo jet 747-400. And both airlines here fly to each other's countries. And of course, one thing is for sure, this airline, whatever country it travels to, it has police cars escorting it. And I guess Air France does the same when they fly to Israel. Well, that's for sure. These two airlines have a culture which is really nice and very, very awesome. Of course, do you want me to say that it's better than Filipino culture or what? But I just love the French and the Israelis. Their cultures combined make a very nice culture. Of course, these two is something I would try on in the future. And of course, maybe I have to improve a bit of my French. especially that if you will fly this and this, you will have to do a bit of French with them. And when you go with Israel, you say Shalom, Bonjour, because you see Israel also still speaks French, which is very nice. So I guess that's it for our review. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. So if you're new again to my channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And of course, I'll see you again in our next unboxing video. Yo, MultiJames95 fam, thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you wish to donate or support MultiJames95, the links to Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee are in the description. And please check out our next videos. I hope you will like it. See ya!